Time for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron, mix it up real nice. Fire in my eyes, stir counterclockwise. I dream of you all night. Filled with emotion, follow the signs. With this love potion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind entirely. I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know it, you are falling in love with me. Little sweet inside. Made a love potion for you.
Hey, yo, everybody. How's everyone today?
Okay-ish.
Are we excited about the event?
I'm excited to get some work done because I have not in a very, very, very long time.
I was so excited to lock in and just be present with all the streams today as on the first day. And then my daughter came up to me like Tuesday and she was like, Mom, here's a trunk or treat at the school this weekend. And I'm like, I will be vanishing at some point during our first stream, and then I will come back at some point during the second stream. But, you know,
Yeah,
momming calls.
that's fine. I'll be the opposite. I'll be here for the first, I'll be gone for the second, but that's mostly because I'll be in bed. So
Time zones. I also,
yes.
So I've like gained some weight in some places that have made a lot of my tops no longer fit. So like I went to my closet to, cause you know, usually I have an extensive wardrobe of, oh, let me just throw a costume together. But I'm like, no, only my like medieval blouse fits now. And I don't know where the fuck I put that. So I was like, ugh, my daughter's going to roast me again. Because a couple of years, anytime I'm like, oh, I'll just dress witchy for Halloween, my daughter will look at me and just be like, where's your costume? Like, that's just your normal clothes. And I'm like, but the other people don't know that.
No, they don't.
And also, like, it was so funny. There was this one year during the October, like, we were all doing different themes. Yeah, CB, you can join us. We were all doing different, like, themes and stuff for dressing up. And one of them was, I forgot, but I like, wore this really nice white button up. And all my other things, chat was just sort of like, yeah, that's just Sam's clothes. But I wear that and everyone was like, oh, Sam, you dressed up nice. And I'm like, white?
Sam, I'm mid getting ready, and I think it's hilarious that you added me. You just have to like join the stream, and I have like one eye done, and like I'm wearing a tank top and like yoga pants, and I was like, oh sure, I'll throw on some clothes in case it's like an emergency thing.
Not my problem. You should have been
Yeah,
here.
fine. That's why I'm saying it.
Hey, Rachel, CB, JK, Sarah. Poor Sarah. I was like, Sarah, where are you? She's like, I'm here. And I'm like, oh, my obnoxiously loud heater prevented me from hearing you come in. Hey, RP. What's up, David? I am host. Sup, some deep. Crystal, Eva. I'm seeing some faces I haven't seen in a while. Also, thank you. This is the amount of extra I have to go for my daughter to not just be like,
Yeah.
just your normal.
It's giving.
And I'm not done. Let all of you know I am not done. Plan for the best. Chaos interview. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
For some of you who are new here, I'll finish saying, and then we'll do introductions. Thank you. 'Tis the season for free candy. I feel like my October has been stolen from me because normally me and all my co-hosts dress up every Monday in October, and it didn't happen this year, and I didn't realize it until a couple days ago, and I'm so sad. blow drying my own hair, but I'm here. Well, that happens.
I
Candy's
was gonna blow dry my hair.
well, you can leave if you want. You don't have to.
Yeah. It's too late. I'm already here.
Everyone's hair. Yes.
My hair's just
It's
sopping wet.
Sam and that's the part that gets Eva. Sam and White, I know. We have such a lovely number of subscribers right now, but it would be
like the
even
angel
lovelier if we
number.
had more. So, all right. I am Writing Mom Samantha El Nasset. I am one of the co-founders and organizers of the Storytellers Hearth Weekend Relay. This October is a very special one because it all started in October. So technically, October every year is kind of our anniversary. It's a wonderful community event. Unfortunately, I have chronic illnesses, or I get a lot of stuff done last minute sometimes, like our media kit, which is what I will be finishing up during our first streams. So, for those who don't know, the writing mom part last year, I had to really it's the momming writer now. So yes, I have to prioritize momming over writing. Yes. So going a lot slower, but I have not given up.
Yeah,
I will continue on. I just got to put the kiddos first again, which I chose to have them. So.
yes.
And here's my fellow mom, Sarah. Go ahead.
Hello. I have not done this in a while. I am Sarah Cahill. I am baby admin for the Storytellers Hearth. I've been helping Sam since the beginning of this year in organising and hosting the Storytellers Hearth Weekend Relay. I like to pretend that I write. I try to.
You guys write this year than me, so therefore you write.
You need to publish our books.
I do need to publish my books, don't I?
Yes.
All the work goes on in my head and not so much outside of it at the moment, but we're trying.
For having it in your head, though.
We're trying. We're trying.
I'm Stevie Ferenz. I'm the assistant volunteer secretary unpaid intern of the Storytellers.
We're working on RPA. Unpaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I write because I'm unemployed. And have nothing else to do other than apply to jobs. So I have been participating as a host and a chat person in the Storytellers Hearth since probably the beginning. If not the beginning, then very near the beginning. Back when it was still the Worldwide Write-A-thon, as Eva is saying in the chat. So I'm one of the hosts this weekend as well, and I'm very excited to get stuff done. Yeah.
She is our alpha one, in fact. The beginning and the ending.
Oh, okay.
Did that get through?
Yeah, I've just been spending too much time reading fanfic recently, and I was really confused. I was like, in what ways? I mean, I'll take it, but what?
Sorry, I was trying to organize things, and my computer said, no, it's too cold. We can't multitask like that right now. So did you hear my...
Yes, the alpha and omega.
My alpha and omega thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Look, one of my favorite and I think most hardcore quotes, I don't even remember where it's from, but it's I am the alpha and the omega, the beginning and the ending.
Yeah, I heard that. And was really confused for a second.
No, I don't want to block RP. What is going on? Here we go.
You should.
RP's on his way up to DC for a marathon. We will
go you.
be rooting for you. It's not there yet, but in the media kit, will be the goals graphics for anybody who wants to, make the goals and share them You can share them on your Instagram, Blue Sky, the community. I will be sharing them from the community tab. I'm trying to get the Storytellers Hearth, really Blue Sky and the YouTube community tab to be the main sources. But you know, we're working. Yep. Say bye to CB, everyone. She's got to
Bye,
go.
I will see you all in 17 minutes for my stream, which I'm just setting up for. Goodbye.
You know, it might be from the Bible. It may, in fact, be God talking about himself. I do not remember. And I did not want to say wrong. But when we were costume shopping last night, because it was just the first time we'd gotten a chance to go costume shopping, and 2 of my children have grown. They are now 5'2" and 5'3". I'm 5'4".
Same.
just so everyone knows, I'm 5'4". So we go shopping for them last night, and now those 2 are in the adult sizes. And my oldest is dressing up as a slasher, as Michael Myers, primarily to entertain his sister, because his sister is going as Jason, and he didn't particularly care what he went as. And so he was like, I'll be a slasher with her. And I'm like, okay, which one? And like, she's teasing him about the Michael Myers, and he's like, I think she wants me to be Mikael Myers. And I was like, okay, that's the one we're going with. And then my daughter, she's all like, what are you going to dress up as Halloween? And I was like, look, we cannot afford 5 costumes. So your dad and I are just going in our closet. But
see, Halloween isn't that big over here as it is in America. And especially where we live, like you rarely see any trick-or-treaters out and about. So me needing to get costumes for my kids isn't ever really a thing. But my plan in my head is always, I'll just dress in my normal clothes and I'll just go as a homicidal maniac. Because they look like everybody else and no one knows. So technically, it's a costume.
their Spirit was selling pins that just said, this is my Halloween costume. And I was like, I need one of those. I should get one of those.
Just to differentiate, like this specifically is a Halloween costume.
Yeah, specifically, this is how I am Halloweening. See, like, look, I got the.
You've got the bat sleeve, yeah.
I do. See, but my child isn't.
No,
I love her, but she judges me so hard.
Kids for you.
Leslie is here to say yes, Alpha and Omega is in the Bible. God is the Alpha and the Omega. Thank you. Alpha and Omega are Latin, right? And Romans spoke Latin, which predates the Bible, so I don't know. Yes, it's like the beginning and the ending letter.
Go, I'm off. One second, sorry, my kid's trying to walk past.
Oh, you're good. I figured out what was going on. I was just like, Sarah, why are you abandoning me in the street?
My camera is off. They can only hear me talking. They cannot see me. So you can walk past. You will not be on the camera. I promise
I
you.
have to do the same thing with my kids now.
Hands
like
up,
beforehand,
can't touch the mouse. Are you going to go
like before when they were younger, they just couldn't get enough of being on camera. But now they're all...
now it's, yeah.
And they're like, no, you cannot see my face, the people. And I'm like, okay.
And she still decided to crawl across the floor just in case.
She doesn't believe you.
No,
She's like, trying to turn the camera on mid-walk.
I think she remembers that time I turned the camera on when my eldest was giving me a hug on screen.
Oh.
And it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I was there like, hands in the air, nowhere near the mouse. I can't turn it back on. And she's still like, nope.
She's like, you're not doing that to me.
Yeah.
I remember. I wasn't planning on a costume. I'm sure I can come up with something in a couple of hours. Costumes are 100% not required. Halloween is like my family holiday. Like my family's holiday ever since I was a kid. We like every Halloween we watch Hocus Pocus, which is my favorite movie ever. Hocus Pocus 2 is phenomenal, by the way. I
Love
think it is a
it.
great generational sequel.
It is a great generational
So,
sequel.
definitely recommend it if
Mhm.
you like the first Hocus Pocus. And so it's just a really big thing with my family. We used to have like a little Halloween party at my aunt's house. Like we'd go trick or treating and then we'd have a Halloween party. But like I tried to carry on that tradition, and all of my family's like, no, we must sit outside for the trick or treaters. And I'm like, you motherfuckers. So, but it's okay. But this will be the first year we don't do Boo at the Zoo, which is okay.
What is Boo at the Zoo?
But- So the Nashville Zoo hosts an event every October. It's like every weekend in October. It's called Boo at the Zoo. It's a like safe trick-or-treating event. They've got like candy stations and stuff set up. So you pay for a Boo at the Zoo ticket, you can go. And then like in the fields, they have like games and activities and stuff set up. You can ride the carousel for free. I believe they have a hayride. They usually have a hayride. So it's like a little mini fall festival.
Oh, that's cool.
But just at the zoo.
Yeah.
It's also like one of the greatest times to see some of the nocturnal animals that are usually sleeping.
They'll be out and about.
But tickets ain't cheap. And like I said, October like snuck up on us and then like was halfway over. So this year my mom was like, Sam, I don't think I'll be able to afford the zoo tickets. And I'm like, oh, good, neither can we. So
that's fine.
but my town is interesting because Halloween isn't like super big in my city, but child safety is. So
yeah,
there are tons of trick-or-treating or trunk-or-treat events that like local businesses or the school, like the trunk-or-treat we're going to today is actually set up at my daughter's school. And then my sons go to middle school, and the high school connected to their middle school last year, and I think they're doing it again this year, hosted a trunk or treat event for the elementary and middle school. It was cute. We like went around, and it was just a bunch of different clubs that like, so all the like teenagers had hosted it, and I was like, oh, I think that's a cute thing. So
trunk or treats where like it's like all the cars get together and you go to the different cars in like a car park and do your trick or treat in there as opposed to going house to house.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of times the trunk or treats they'll like decorate their trunks too. So like one of them like last year really went all out, and they like had the Jurassic Park gate and everything, and an inflatable dinosaur. And then there was another one that was like the Ghostbusters theme. So
yeah. So one thing I always see on TikToks is the houses that go all out with the Halloween lights, and they put like the light show to the music and stuff.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, they're fun to watch.
St. Louis Boo at the Zoo is at night and has a price tag where the zoo is free during regular hours, but it's not a trick-or-treat event. My neighbor is hopping for Halloween. My city only allows TNT on Halloween itself, trick-or-treating on Halloween. My area has the good candy, hot cocoa, hot chili, and some even have adult beverages and treats, fire pits too. My neighborhood fucking loves, like, well, okay, so there's this one cul-de-sac in the neighborhood. They like, I don't know, they've been neighbors for a decade or something, because they're all like, we're hosting it, and they host like a haunted house and a bunch of other like a block party and stuff. And you also get adult beverages too, like the little mini bottles. We have so many things going on around us. So we have a Halloween light show walk that we're doing called Pumpkin Nights. Then a trick. Oh, I gotta see if they have any of those. Alpha and Omega are Greek, not Latin. One of the first, they're the Greek alphabet. My bad. One of the first Bibles was written in Greek, but Greek existed as a language first, so it predates the Bible. And then possibly some trick or treating. But the sentiment existed before the Bible, which was the topic, at least the topic I was talking about. Yes, I was only talking about the fact that I find it a very powerful quote. And then we were trying to remember where it was from.
Well, it's the first time I've heard it, so. Oh.
So I want to say I heard the quote from one of my preternatural shows where there were angels and vampires fighting. And they used the quote, and I was just like, "That's a badass quote." And then, a couple weeks later in Sunday school, I heard the quote, and I was like, "That's a weird coincidence."
So, did you watch that show too?
I know, right? I was like, "Did you see that episode, preacher? Is that what you're reading?"
That would have been my first thought.
Right? They never said Zeus was everything. I don't know. Definitively, Zeus is a child of the primordial forces that created the universe. So he would not be the Alpha and Omega. That would be more like Rhea and... Oh, what the fuck's his name? Kratos? Kratos.
Kronos.
Kratos. Yeah, because Kratos is the god. Well, it's not the god. He's the Titan.
It's Kronos, isn't it? No.
Kronos. Thank you.
It is.
Yes.
I'm trying to think back on all my Percy Jackson knowledge to try and think of the correct answer.
I took my migraine shot, so we all know I'm gonna be loopy for a day or two. But no, it wasn't supernatural. I don't think they ever had vampires and angels fighting each other. Who knows? I watch a lot of preternatural, so that's part of why I use preternatural instead of supernatural.
I've never seen Supernatural, but it does sound like a quote they would use in Supernatural.
Oh,
based
they 100%
on what I know about it.
I just don't think it is the one. Crystal has been spending the last few minutes of Googling. It sounds so much like something Supernatural Vampire Diaries. See? Yeah, right?
Yeah. It has that whole vibe.
And in 2K years, they'll think a butt dial and booty call were the same. What's your fucking Kronos? Yeah. Mine was that Sam was not referencing Christianity as was implied. Sort of. Eva, so the concept of Alpha and Omega meaning everything only came from Judeo-Christian Bible. Kronos, yes, he's a Titan who was the god of time.
I've got
the Titan. Right. Yeah, he and Rhea technically, I think, would be the Alpha and Omega together.
Yeah.
I'll quote you if I say such things as fact anytime. That's fair. But yeah, I was just being extra to the surprise of everyone.
Threw me and CB for a loop because our mind went somewhere completely different.
Where did you go? Oh, look. I refuse to let the Omegaverse ruin things for me. I'm going to continue using the words that they have
go for it.
Zeitgeist. So sorry, Eva said, I'm sure whoever wrote the Bible used trending language. I would now like a Gen Alpha version of the Bible, please.
Yes.
To tell me how much skibbity riz Lucifer had.
No, because that would be so popular.
I will need a thesaurus to translate it, just as I needed a thesaurus to translate it when I was a child. It'll be great.
Gen Alpha slang is my Shakespeare.
I watched this kid. We gotta go soon. because the first stream starts in 2 minutes. But I watched
Yes.
this K-drama that like I forgot what it was called, but there was this djinn in it, and he was like talking, and I'm like, this is essentially Jin Satan. And then I looked it up, and that there's actually a myth where like essentially Satan is a djinn, and I was like, oh, this is new. I've learned things.
I like
I was
that.
so excited. Yeah, the Alpha and Omega. Oh, okay. So CB Friends will be hosting stream number 1 and stream number 13, which will be our first and final streams. And so I said she is the Alpha and the Omega, our beginning and our ending. That's what it came from. Omega, the verse hasn't ruined Greek.
That is true.
Because secretly, they're part of it. Every verse with a 6 and 7 is core doctrine. Regen Alpha Bible. All right. So, like I said, first stream, I'm going to be working on organizing our media kit so that you all have access to the goals, graphics, and everything if you would like. Sarah will be working on getting ready for bed.
I'll be trying to work on words. Like, I don't know how successful I'll be, but I'll bring my document up and I'll have a go.
All right. Well, we must wait because I actually need to be in the next stream. So, bye.
Yes. Bye, guys.